Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fifth lesson of D2, chapter number 17, exercise 17A, that is about the statistical averages for grouped and ungrouped data. What is data and how to decide the data is grouped or ungrouped, and what are the statistical averages. These are the questions that have to be really clear to all of my students. All those students who are missing the classes in these days, I'm specially making these lessons for those students so that they can watch and understand these lessons properly, because this is one of the important topics and important concepts of your O-level examinations, and very easy and paying article, and every student can secure 5 to 7 marks in this question easily. So let's move to the solution and discussion of question number 6. Question 6 says, the number of goals scored per match by the team during the Super League season was recorded. The information is given in form of the table, that the number of goals scored, and the number of matches. Let me confirm the data as well, that number of goals scored per match are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the number of matches, which will be the frequency, that is 6, 8, 5, 6, 2, 2 and 1. The first part of the question says, find the total number of the matches played. Total number of the matches played, total number of the goals scored, and the mean number of the goals scored per match by the team. So let's try to understand the question. That here the information is given in form of the table, and it's organized in the table that there are the 6 matches in which the team is scoring 0 goal, and there are 8 matches where we are getting 1 goal. So this is the example of your group data, and recall the formula for the mean for the group data. That mean is x bar equals to summation of f of x upon summation of f. So that means that in order to get the mean for the group data, we have to multiply each frequency with the corresponding x, and then we have to find the sum, and whatever sum of f of x is coming, we have to divide that by the total of the frequency, and in this way we can get the mean number or mean for group data. Let's move to the solution of the first part of the question, that says the total number of the matches played. If we look at the second column, that is the number of matches. So in order to get the total number of matches, what we have to do is total number of matches. Total number of matches played, matches will be equal to summation of f, and let me add up these all values carefully. 6 plus 8 plus 5 is 19, 19 plus 1 is 20, 25, 27, 29 and 1, 30. But let me reconfirm this, and please, you should have the strong mental calculations, because the question can come in paper 1. Yes, this is confirming, this is 30. So the total matches played is 30. This m in the resting condition, which often my students ask that, ma'am, what is this m in the resting condition? This is the summation or sum. Every topic has its own language, symbols and notations, and it's important to understand the language and symbols so that we can grasp the concept easily. The second part says the total number of goals scored. Total number of goals scored. Now students, try to understand this thing, that this is the summarized form of the information. So how to get the total number of goals? We can see that how to understand this table, that there are 6 matches where we are getting 0 goal. There are 8 matches where we are getting 1 goal. So in order to get the total number of goals scored, first we have to multiply these 2 columns, and the information will be coming 6 times 0 is 0. 8 multiplied by 1 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 3 is 18, 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10, and 6 times 1 is 6. Okay, look carefully. 6 multiplied by 0, 8 multiplied by 1, 5 multiplied by 2, 6 multiplied by 3, 2 multiplied by 4, 2 multiplied by 5, 1 multiplied by 6. I'm going really slow in this lesson because I'm making this lesson specially for some of my students who have missed this class, so that they can easily understand this lesson. Okay, now add up these all values. Okay, 10 plus 10 20, 20 plus 6 is 26, 26 plus 4 is 30, 34, 34 and 8 42. And but let me reconfirm this value: 10, 18, and then one more 18, this is 36, 8 and 16, and this becomes 60. Let me first write in pencil and then look, this is 10 plus 8 is 18. Okay, look, 10 plus 8 18, 18 18 36, 36. Okay, 36 plus 18 plus 6, yes, this is 60. Okay, now this sum is 60. Before moving to the calculation, you must have to please reconfirm your calculations. Okay, then the total number of goals scored, total number of goals scored, goals scored, that is 60. Okay, and the third part is the mean number of goals, mean goals, mean number of goals. For that purpose, please use the symbols and formula, okay, so that examiner can understand your working and mathematical skills as well. Okay, then 60 divided by 30, 0 can go with 0 and 3 ones are and 3 twos are, and this is equal to 2. So x bar equals to 2, and mean number of goals, 2 goals. Very easy and very interesting lesson. Let's move to the next question and let me read and confirm the data with book. Question 7 says the number of days students in the class were absent from the school in a term was recorded. Okay, the first information is the number of days absent, and the second is the number of students: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9 days. Okay, there is no information yes for 7 and 8 days. And then 23, 24, 5, 2, 2, 1, 2 and 1, and we have to find the mean number of days absent. Okay students, what is the formula for the mean? Okay, mean number of days. Recall the formula. That what is the formula for the mean for ungrouped data and the group data? For group data, this is x bar, symbol is same for both, summation f of x upon summation f. Okay, first of all, in the numerator, summation f of x means that we have to multiply every f with x, every f with x, and then we have to find the total. And then what we have to do, we have to find the sum of the frequencies as well, and then we have to take their quotient. So let's go for the multiplication. 23 times 0 is 0. This will be 0. 4 times 1, let me make some arrows so that my students can understand that we are multiplying these two entries. 5 times 2 is 10, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 6 is 12, and 9 times 1 or 1 times 9 is 9. Okay, it's time to go for the sums. Okay, 2 plus 1 3, plus 1 4, 2 6 2 8, 8 and 4 12 and 1 13, 13 and 4 is 17, and 17 and 23 is 7 and 3 10, 2 1 3 and 1 4 40. Learn to perform your calculations mentally as well, because the question can come in paper 1 as well. 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 4 plus 1 5 or 2 7 and 1 8, and yes, the sum is 40. Okay, sum comes for the frequency comes 40, and now it's the time to go for the sum of f of x column. 10 plus 6 is 16 plus 4 is 20. This is 28. 28 and 2 is 30. 33 and 9 is 9 and 3 12. 40 9 and 3 12, sorry, 42, and then again I was left with 12, 4 and 54, but let me recheck this. 14 plus 6 plus 13 plus 12 plus 9, and this gives me 54. Okay, yes, this is 54. So x bar equals to summation f of x 54 upon 40 divided by 40, and this gives me x bar equals to 1.35. So the average number of days when the students were absent from the school is 1.35. Students, I hope you are clear about today's class. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch and understand these lessons properly. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.